In this video, I'm going to show you how to draw this fun little Zoom cartoon. If you enjoy this, please like and subscribe down below. All right, this is the cartoon we're going to be doing. It'll just be fun. Kind of made up little rod here, dragging this behind with this dude on his way home, just pacing him. It'll be a fun little drawing to do. All right, let's get started. Okay, here we are in Adobe Illustrator. I had drawn out this little cartoon with pencils and markers. Just thought it was kind of fun, kind of crazy, just, I don't know, off the top of my head. And decided, okay, let's do a digital version of this and tighten it up a little bit. So I went ahead and scanned this in, and we're going to trace this off. But first, we need to put a little tissue layer over this so we can see our new lines a little easier. All right. So now open up another layer and grab your pen tool on the left there, and we'll just trace off all these lines and followed it pretty much exactly, very little deviation. This is my line work I did. You can see there's just a couple things up here on the spaceship, stretched them out a little bit, but for the most part, it's the same. All right, now that we have our line work in here, we can get rid of this original sketch just so we can see a little easier what we got going on. All right, there's our line work. The only other thing we put on another layer is a little planet, moon, whatever this thing is, where this guy's headed. Okay, we'll bring this into Photoshop and do our color work in layers. Okay, we have our line work here in Photoshop. Let's go ahead and make 3 copies of this line work. Go ahead and drag it down and duplicate that line layer. All right, on that very bottom one, let's go ahead and drop in all of our base colors. So you're going to grab your paint bucket tool, that fill tool, and we're going to drop in all of our base colors in that layer. All right, just threw in some brown for the ground, and then just some on our chrome. There's very little on this thing. We'll just put in some light blue, same thing on our glass, and just all our base colors on our flames and our little dude up here. Okay. On our next line layer, go ahead and open that up, and we're going to start doing our shading. And that's when it starts getting fun. Take your magic wand tool, and you can start selecting these sections and start dragging in your shading. This is what that first shading layer looks like. It's amazing what that does just to start giving your drawing some shape and some dimension. All right, look on this guy up here. Selected this lower panel, the hull of this little craft up here, and just brushed in a little shadow underneath that little trim edge there and the little down below, and just start putting some shape in this thing. Okay, same thing on him. We can probably get in here a little closer. See what that layer did with those shadows. Just kind of giving him some shape. Selecting this area, put some shadows. Selecting this part of his little muzzle up here. Shadows here, little highlight here. Same with his helmet. The seat, selecting this, shadows here, little highlight, same here. Just those little things that give your drawing, even a little cartoon, some dimension. Okay, same with these flames up here. Selecting these and just brushing in some shadows here, a little bit of highlight here with some white. And down on that bumper, so all I did on this one layer was grab some black with the pencil tool, and after this is selected, kind of drew in this little reflection mountain, whatever this is, and then with the brush tool brushed in some rust color, some sky up here, then grab some white, brush that around there, and just start playing with it. Brushed in some darker blue up here, and then some black underneath that drip rail, if there was one. Okay, on another layer, I'm going to go ahead and put some flames coming off this dude's little hot rod here, just to make it look like he's going somewhere. He's moving faster than this guy is, but the race is on, right? All right, in the next line layer, we're going to just throw on some more details. Darkened up his tires, put some little highlights on the very little chrome area that we have. But just those little things that bring it to life. Look at even up here. Just warmed up the bottom of this little rocket thing, and then some highlights, and just had some fun with it. Okay, there's our basic cartoon. But we needed a fun background on this thing. So let's go ahead and put in this crazy blue background. I did this kind of medium blue in here, and with a light blue just dropped in some spots. Just hit it with the brush tool, just kind of made these little dots in here. Just had some fun. And then selected that with that magic wand tool with a darker blue, almost black, just kind of really lightly brushed in around that. Okay, just to kind of darken this thing up a little bit. Now the only other thing missing is our little planet that we did in Illustrator. So let's drop that in. Decided instead of making it look like a moon to make it look like a planet, make it kind of red. Maybe this dude's going there, maybe he's trying to get away from there. I don't know, but they're racing. All right, well there's just a fun look at a little cartoon zoom. Well, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful in any way, please check out our other videos available on Rendering Insights.